Meet Henrietta, the most confused chicken in the entire world. In her heart, she was absolutely, positively, 100% certain that she was a golden retriever. This all started when Henrietta was just a tiny chick. Her egg had accidentally rolled away from the chicken coop and landed right in the middle of Bella the golden retriever's doghouse. When Henrietta hatched, the first thing she saw was Bella's big, furry golden face and wagging tail. From that day forward, Henrietta grew up thinking she was just a very small dog with unusual fur. She learned to bark by going BAWK-WOOF. She tried to wag her tail feathers so hard that she often spun in circles. And she absolutely refused to sleep anywhere except in Bella's doghouse. When Farmer Joe tried to teach Henrietta how to be a proper chicken by scattering corn on the ground, Henrietta looked horrified. She had never seen Bella eat off the ground like some common farm animal. Instead, she tried to eat from Bella's food bowl, but her beak kept getting stuck, and she'd end up with kibble scattered everywhere, making a huge mess. When Farmer Joe brought a stick for the dogs to fetch, Henrietta got so excited she started flapping her wings and jumping up and down, making enthusiastic BAWK-WOOFs. Farmer Joe threw the stick across the yard. Bella bounded after it gracefully, while Henrietta ran as fast as her little orange feet could carry her, flapping furiously, but only flying about 2 feet off the ground. She reached the stick the same time as Bella, but when she tried to grab it with her beak, she got so excited that she accidentally laid an egg right on the spot and announced proudly, BAWK-WOOF! But the most ridiculous thing Henrietta did was try to bury her eggs like bones. Every morning, she would lay an egg, then spend hours trying to dig a hole with her tiny claws, sending dirt flying everywhere. Everything changed the day a real golden retriever named Max arrived at the farm. Max was everything Henrietta thought she was: big, fluffy, golden, and graceful. He bounded out of the truck with his tongue hanging out. Henrietta took one look at Max and puffed up her feathers indignantly. This was clearly an imposter trying to steal her identity. She marched up to him with her chest puffed out, challenging him to prove who was the better dog. First was the fetching contest. Max bounded after the stick gracefully, catching it in midair. Henrietta flapped, grabbed the stick, then immediately got dizzy and ran in 3 circles before falling over. Next was the digging contest. Max efficiently dug a perfect hole in 30 seconds. Henrietta spent 20 minutes creating a hole the size of a teacup, got her head stuck in it twice, and ended up looking like a muddy snowball with legs. But the funniest competition was the howling contest. Max threw back his head and let out a beautiful "Aw, whoa!" Henrietta threw back her head and proudly belted out "Bawk, whoa, cluck, cluck, whoa, bawk!" The most ridiculous sound anyone had ever heard. Soon, all the farm animals were joining in with their own silly sounds. Moo, woof, ink, bawk, meh, woof, cluck. From that day forward, Henrietta and Max became the best of friends, proving that being different makes life more fun.